If you want to buy a high-end computer that's already built for you and it has the RTX 4090, which is the fastest graphics card in the entire market, this is going to be the perfect video for you. I will show you the top 5 best high-end Prebuilt Gaming PCs in 2024. So if you're looking for the best level of performance at 4K or just any resolution in case you want to play at 1440p, this is going to be the right one for you, and you will have the links to every system down in the video description. I will also tell you what to expect with these PCs. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first PC, we have the cheapest RTX 4090 system that I found in the entire market. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that this system is cheap. It only means that it's the cheapest among all of the systems with the RTX 4090. This one is the HP Omen 45L, which has, of course, the 4090, and then you get the i9 13900K alongside a 1TB SSD and 16 gigs of RAM. Here you have to be aware of two things. First one is that you get an i9 13th gen processor. I haven't been recommending because Intel has been having instability issues. We don't know when they are going to fix it. Even though you have a warranty here, with the 13900K, your CPU may crash. So I don't feel comfortable recommending this CPU in particular. However, if you are aware of the problem and you are looking for an RTX 4090 and you do not want to spend anything over $3,000, then go ahead and buy this system. And the second thing that you must be aware of is that here you get 16 gigs of RAM and 1TB of SSD. Even though it's going to be enough for gaming, having 32 gigs of RAM instead is going to make your life easier if you want to do something like content creation or streaming, and even some games do require more than 16 gigs of RAM, and also having more storage is going to make your life easier because you can download more titles. Now, other than that, if you want the cheapest RTX 4090 gaming PC that's already built for you, this one is going to be the best one. However, if you are looking for the best value RTX 4090 gaming system out there, then you want to get this Skytech Prism from Amazon, since you get the fastest CPU in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, and it doesn't have instability issues. On top of that, as I said before, it's the fastest one, so if you want to play high CPU demanding games or you want to play esports shooters, you are going to be achieving the highest FPS out there. And in terms of high demanding ones, you are going to be achieving basically the same level of performance as the 45L, because you get the same graphics card in the 4090, and also the 4090 is the fastest one when it comes to ray tracing performance as well. Here you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, and then you get 2TB of SSD. I feel much more comfortable recommending this one. However, keep in mind that it's a bit more expensive than the last one, $3,200, but in my opinion, worth the price difference. And maybe when you're watching this video, the price is different, or maybe it's out of stock because by the time of filming, there are only 12 left in stock. So I do recommend you buying as soon as possible. And by the way, it has excellent airflow. Now, if you want to buy a system directly from the company that assemble their PCs, then I do recommend you getting the Skytech Eclipse 2, which by the way has a Ryzen 9 7900X3D, but here you also get 64 gigs of RAM, which is not going to make a difference for gaming, but just like I said before, it is going to make a difference for those content creation and productivity work applications. So that being said, if you want the best for gaming and at the same time you want a better level of content creation performance and you want to buy directly from the manufacturer, which is always ideal, this is going to be the perfect pre-built PC for you. That's coming for around $4,000, but I have an extra coupon code for you guys, and if you apply this coupon code, you have an extra $500 off, so the total price will be around $3,440, which is a fairly good price for this system considering the level of performance that you are getting in both gaming and content creation. And you will have the coupon code down in the description as well. Now, if you just want the best of the best for content creation, productivity work, and you also want the best for gaming, then I do recommend you getting the Panorama gaming system from Amazon. Now, the reason why this PC is so great when it comes to content creation and multitasking is because you get the Ryzen 9 9950X, which is the most recent Ryzen 9 out there, and it's their fastest CPU when it comes to those content creation and AI applications. This system is going to be ideal for you professional content creators out there who also want the RTX 4090 for gaming. And even though the 9950X is not faster than the 7800X3D, it is still extremely fast and you will still achieve very high FPS. The only reason why I wouldn't recommend you this one compared to a 7800X3D gaming pre-built is because if you want to play games like Valorant or Fortnite and that's your main focus, playing those esports shooters, competitive settings, then the 7800X 3D is going to achieve higher frame rates. Other than that, in high demanding games, or in most games actually, you will not notice a difference anyway. Here you get 64 gigs of RAM, which is ideal for content creation as well, and you get 2 terabytes of Gen 4 SSD plus 6 terabytes of hard drive, and the price is the highest one in the list, $4,150 by the time of filming. So that's another thing that you have to keep in mind. If you just want the best of the best for content creation and all of that, you are spending the most amount of money. Now I have a bonus system for you guys which doesn't have the RTX 4090, and let me tell you something before recommending this system. If you are certain you want the RTX 4090 because you want the best of the best and you just have a lot of money to spend, that's awesome, and I do think that you should get a system with the 4090. If you just want the best of the best, that's totally fine. I completely get it. However, not everyone needs a 4090. If you want to play games at 4K Ultra and you actually care about money, and in that case, I recommend you the Panorama gaming system with the 4080 Super. 4080 Super is amazing when it comes to 4K. Also 1440p, very high FPS, very strong level of gaming performance, and then you get a Ryzen 7 9700X, which is an amazing CPU to pair with the 4080 Super, and you still get 32 gigs of RAM, which is once again ideal for streaming and content creation. So you get a very complete system for the price of $2,600. But if you just don't want to go up to $3,000 and you are thinking about a 4090, but you are overthinking about it because you may not want to spend up to that money, then the 4080 Super, trust me, is a better option because most people are going to be happy with it, and most people do not need the RTX 4090 to some exceptions. And remember, you have all the systems I've mentioned down below. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.